See the clock. I'm going to move over here a bit. All right, semi-final game about to start. Team Alaska and the home whites. Whoa, the lights just dimmed in here. That was weird. Team Alaska and the home whites against the visiting Arctic Lions18U. Got Marcotte, Yackel, and Worrell out to start. Up front, on the back end is Nelius and Learman. It's like a 3-4 official crew finally for this game, so that's nice to see. Across the center red line off the faceoff, Arctic Lions send it in. Played behind the net by DiCarlo. Wrapped up to Worrell. Worrell's pass is blocked by the Arctic Lions, but Marcotte's there. Marcotte clears this puck out into the Arctic Lions zone. Yackel in on the forecheck. Arctic Lions send that one down. It's going to go for an icing. .23 seconds gone. Keep the same lines. Marcotte set for this face-off. Puck's loose off the draw, comes to Yackel. He turns on the wall, but the Arctic Lions are able to get a hold of it. They'll clear the zone. Learman back in the neutral zone, moves that to Nelius. Nelius is going to get the red line and send that one all the way in. Yackel in on the forecheck. Worrell plays a stick on it. Tries to move the puck. Yackel gets it up to Nelius from the blue line. He walks in, top of the circle. Shot comes through and goes wide. Learman plays that deeper into the zone. Marcotte's with it on the wall, moves it down to Yackel. He climbs. Learman's able to send it deeper. Worrell tries to get that, but it hops by him. Marcotte play on the boards in the corner. Worrell sends it deeper. Marcotte picks it up. Marcotte tries to come out in front. He'll go around instead. Looking for the pass. We got a whistle here. Looks like the net's off. The linesman will come in to address that. We'll get a line change at the whistle. Got held out. Sherman and Green. Mack and Anderson on the back end. Some fiddling with the peg for the net going on. We'll get it reset. We'll get ready for face-off. Held in, that puck's drawn back. Sherman comes up with it. Puts it quickly in front. That's in the net. Sherman scores. Off the draw, quick feet and a good play by Sherman puts Team Alaska on the board, 1-0. Goal comes at 1:15 in the first period. Sherman gets this one off the draw, bring it into the zone. He'll send it deeper and avoid the check. Held's there. His man spins away from him. Sherman and Held now 2-on-2 in the corner. Battling for the puck. Puck comes straight to the Arctic Lions. Held's there. Checks his man off the puck. Sherman into help now. Sherman comes away with it. Sherman turns that back for Held. Held looks to center. Goes through Green though and out of the zone. Max back to recover at his own blue line. He'll send that across to Anderson. Anderson turns away from pressure. He'll take it behind the net. Anderson up to Sherman. Sherman looks to pass that out to Held, but it comes all the way across to Green. Green with it now. His pass is blocked by the Arctic Lions. Green and Held battling. Puck sent deeper. Hunziker's on the ice now. Held, Green, and Hunziker. Held goes over for a change. DiCarlo will settle that one down for Long. Long on the ice now on the defense. Long steps around a guy and skates it out of the zone. Long with speed through the neutral zone. He's got Hunziker as well. Pass comes across though and broken up by the Arctic Lions. Marcotte's there to play that. Marcotte, Hunziker, Spain out now. Marcotte across the line, but Hunziker's offside. So we'll get a whistle, face off outside of the zone. Marcotte set to take this draw. He's able to push it into the zone. Arctic Lions clear it though. Pass through the neutral zone, bounces around, ends up controlled by Nelius. He moves it out across the center red line. Arctic Lions send it back down though. Into the zone now. Arctic Lions shot deflected up high into the net and out of play. .14 left in the first period. Lehrman and Mack on the back end. Marcotte, Spain, Hunziker up front. Lehrman with this off the draw. He'll wrap it around for Hunziker, just out of his reach. Arctic Lions keep it in. Puck in the corner with Spain. Comes loose. Lehrman's going to wrap that around. Pass off the wall by Spain to Marcotte, then over to Hunziker, into the zone clean. Cross-ice pass for Spain. He looks to shoot. That one goes wide, rims around. Mack's able to pick it up, send it back in. That puck comes to Lehrman on the other end of the blue line. Wrapped down to Spain in the corner. He's checked 2-1. Arctic Lions have that puck and they'll move it out of the zone. Lehrman at center ice, going to fire it right back in. Pops over the goalie's stick as he tried to play it. Arctic Lions, though, able to get control of that as Team Alaska was changing. Got Held, Yackel, and Green out now. No, Held, Yackel, and Worrell, sorry. Anderson and Long out. Puck comes up to Worrell. Worrell plays it behind the back pass, picked off by the Arctic Lions. Now it comes to Yackel. Worrell's able to get a hold of it. He's in a one-on-one foot race. He's got a trailer. Sends that to Yackel, but puck was saved by the Arctic Lions goalie on the passing play. Worrell wanted to get that puck over to Yackel a little sooner, but the Arctic Lions with a good defensive stick kind of broke up the pass. Yackel set for this face-off. Drawn back, Yackel gets to his own play off the draw, sends it through the crease. Nobody home for that though. Arctic Lions bring it out through the neutral zone, gain the blue line. They're pressured there. In the corner now, Anderson's able to come up with that. We'll chip it off the boards. Gets past Yackel though, held by the Arctic Lions. Shot goes in from the blue line. Wide of the net. Play behind now. Long moves that up. Arctic Lions hold it in again. Now the pass up to Yackel from Held. Yackel in one-on-one. Battle at the end wall. Worrell comes in to try to help. 2-on-2 battle. There's the checking from behind. He's going to take both of them, it looks like. We got a high sticking for Yackel for a 2-minute minor, and then Arctic Lions for a rough. So matching minors. Should be 5-on-5 hockey after that. Marcotte out with Green and Sherman. Defensive line is Lehrman and Nelius. Marcotte with this draw. Arctic Lions win that back clean. In the corner, pivot away from pressure and chip it up to the wall. Picked up by Marcotte though, he's got Sherman. Comes wide, back on the corner. Arctic Lions move it now. Pressured by Green there, he's able to knock the puck away. Arctic Lions, though, move the puck, and they'll get it out of the zone. Lehrman picks it up in the neutral zone, though. He'll move it cross ice for Nelius. Nelius gets it up to the red line. He's going to skate it into the zone. Puck comes free to the Arctic Lions. Nelius still in deep, working 1-on-2 against the Arctic Lions. Puck comes free to Sherman. He moves it to Marcotte. Marcotte stick handles around a defender. Puck dribbles in on the goal, though, and he's able to hold on. Spain out now with Held and Hunziker. Mack and Anderson on the back end. Puck's rimmed up. Anderson holds the blue line, sends that shot in. That goes into the net. Off some traffic in front. I don't know if anybody tipped that or if it just went off some equipment, but Anderson's low point shot ends up in the back of the net. That will give a 2-0 advantage to Team Alaska. It's 10:16 left in the first period. Arctic Lions off the draw, bring it through the neutral zone. Pass comes all the way across. Hunziker's able to clear the zone. Spain's in one-on-one. Spain with the quick shot, pad saved by the goalie, and he'll hold on to the rebound. Spain in to take this draw. Hunziker sets up in the slot. Puck goes to the wall. Held and Hunziker working, trying to get that puck. Arctic Lions come up with it, but Held swoops in and turns it deeper. Puck's still in the zone. Another shot by Spain. That one gloved by the goalie. They will get a whistle and another face-off. Spain in for this draw on the left wing side. Spain moves it through, centers that pass. Hunziker had a stick tied up. Mack pivots with it now from the blue line. Shot in on net. The rebound's loose, but Arctic Lions clean it up and move it up the wall. Held's there trying to steal that puck in the neutral zone. Team Alaska comes up with it. Spain with it, turns in his own end. Spain moves that nicely to Hunziker. He has the puck roll off his stick though. He's into the corner after it. Tried to move that pass back. Arctic Lions are able to control though. Stick check by Held there, but back to an Arctic Lions player who clears the zone. Quick stretch pass up to Held. Held across the blue line, looks for Spain off of his skate. Puck carried out by the Arctic Lions now. Rising shot goes well wide of the net. Hunziker and Long there to play that. Long and Nelius out on defense now. Nelius plays that up, but the Arctic Lions get a quick shot in on net. Good save to Carlo. Puck up to Spain. Had a Arctic Lions player coming off the bench that tried to put the body check on. Spain looks to center that. Long had stepped into the slot. Gets a good opportunity. Saved by the goalie. A broken stick on the ice. Worrell out now with Marcotte and Green. Green in the middle with it. Backhand shot goes wide. Worrell steps in on that below the goal line. Has it knocked off his stick, comes free to the middle to Learman. Learman sends it in towards the goal, blocked down by the Arctic Lions, and they'll clear all the way down. No icing on this play. Learman from behind his own net to Marcotte, then Learman in with speed. Marcotte's got Learman. Centers that to Green. Learman in front. Puck dribbles in, and the goaltender is able to jump on it in the crease. Marcotte, Sherman, and Green now. Sherman with it off the draw. Puck comes free to Green. Unable to get a shot away though. Lots of traffic in front. Puck rolls back into the Team Alaska end. Max there for it. He'll pivot away from traffic. Make the pass into the neutral zone for Green. Goes past him. Arctic Lions behind the goal line here. They move it up. Hops over Mack's stick at the blue line, but Learman's back to play that puck out of danger. Up into the neutral zone. Learman pivots with it. Learman escaping pressure, makes the pass to Green. Bounces off of Green though. Arctic Lions send it back up to the Team Alaska blue line and in. Arctic Lions from the corner now. From the high slot, shot goes in. Arctic Lions get on the board. 2-1 now. 7:08 left in the first. Big goal for the Arctic Lions to break the shutout. Held with Hunziker and Spain. Long comes out with Anderson. Held with the face-off. Anderson has it in his own end from the blue line, moves it out. Arctic Lions are able to gain control though. They skate it through the neutral zone and into the zone. Wrapped all the way around. Hunziker's there, he tries to bump that to Held. Arctic Lions hold it in, cross ice now, into the corner. Anderson's after that. He'll take it behind his own net. Pass to Hunziker. Hunziker takes it deeper, walks around a player. Behind his own net, he reverses. Nobody's on that right wing side though. Puck comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Arctic Lions recover. That pass picked off by Held. Back to the Arctic Lions though. Picked off again by Held. Held into the zone with it now. Top of the circle. That shot's blocked aside. Anderson fires that one in wide of the net. It rims around to the near side boards. Long pinches in. Gets it deeper to Spain. Spain below the goal line. Moves that back up. Long shot, blocker to side by the goalie. Anderson pinches in. Hunziker to Anderson, back to Hunziker. Hunziker from the goal line, tried to center that. Goalie had his stick down though, made a good play, blocked the pass. Arctic Lions from the corner are able to send that the length of the ice. We'll get an icing call and bring the face off. No, the icing's waved off. Long plays it. Up to Hunziker. Drops it back for Anderson. Anderson with it now, looks for Spain, or Marcotte, sorry, on the blue line. Marcotte's knocked down. Arctic Lions pick up the puck. They'll look to break out. Arctic Lions able to gain the zone. Quickly sent out though by Team Alaska defense. In on net, he's just gonna cover and hang on to that one as Yackel comes in and throws a little snow. Yackel, Worrell, and Marcotte out. Learman and Nelius. Yackel in for this draw. Yackel controls the draw, comes through everybody, centers that puck off the goalie's sticks. Puck's loose in the slot. Arctic Lions, though, able to get control and move it out of the zone. Chopped in across the blue line. Learman has it now. He'll go cross ice for Nelius. Nelius moves that up looking for Yackel, but it comes to the Arctic Lions. Played in front of the Team Alaska bench. Battle on the boards. Arctic Lions come out with it. Nelius is able to emerge with the puck. He skates it into the zone 1-on-2. Puck's knocked off his stick though, loose. Arctic Lions able to clear. Marcotte's in a foot race. Back from his own blue line. Marcotte moves that across. Learman with it now from the corner, up to Nelius. Nelius will walk it out of the zone, chip it off the boards, goes past Worrell. Arctic Lions have it. Worrell has it, has to wait for Marcotte to tag up, get into the zone. Worrell's checked. Marcotte in pursuit. Arctic Lions skate it out of the zone, get the red line and dump it in. In the corner. Arctic Lions able to hold the zone there, dump it deeper. Anderson with it. Anderson skates around a player and he'll accelerate out of the zone through the neutral zone and dump it in. Yackel in on the forecheck. Arctic Lions though get body position and able to get a hold of that. That puck blocked, comes free to Yackel. Yackel backhand and goal. Arctic Lions had that puck, but it deflected off a body to Held and then to Yackel, I think, and Yackel puts it upstairs, makes it 3-1. Upstairs where Grandma hides the cookies. Mack brings this into the zone. Mack and Anderson out. Got Green, Held, and Sherman. Green in after that puck. Battles behind the Arctic Lions net. Green's going to take the penalty here as he bodies the opposing player. He's going to call a high sticking. Three to 1, 3:16 remaining in the first. Green to the box with a minor penalty for high sticking. Team Alaska on the penalty kill, shorthanded for 2 minutes. Sherman held. Nelius and Long out to start this kill. Arctic Lions control off the face-off. Go across ice. From the blue line. Below the goal line, pass back up high to the blue line. From the middle now, shot, that's in. Nice shot beats DiCarlo on the stick side. 4-2 now the score. That'll bring Green out of the box. Power play goal to the Arctic Lions. Marcotte, Spain, Hunziker up front. Nelius Long at the back end. Off the face-off, Marcotte comes free with it to Hunziker. Hunziker has to chase this at the wall. Looked to center that pass, went off the goalie's stick as Spain was on the far post looking for that pass. Into the middle, Nelius breaks up the Arctic Lions pass. Nelius skates it in. Shot deflected aside by the Arctic Lions goaltender with his stick. Hunziker tries to pick that up. Arctic Lions still have it. Arctic Lions skated out of the zone. Hunziker still battling as they come through the neutral zone. Dumped in by the Arctic Lions. Matt has that, moves it up nicely to Marcotte, across the center red line, across the blue line. Marcotte has his helmet knocked off. Obviously kind of a high hit there. Let's see what the call is. Both referees have their arms up. They'll chat and figure out if they were calling the same thing or not. Arctic Lions to the box though. It's an elbow. Team Alaska to the power play here on that high hit elbow call. 2-minute minor for elbowing. Yakelon with Sherman and Nelius, Hunziker and Learman for the power play. Nelius bats that face off to the corner and then tries to chase it down. Sherman after that. Arctic Lions will fire at the length of the ice though. DiCarlo will play that at the goal line for Learman. Learman behind the net. Drops it for Hunziker. Hunziker with it now. Through the neutral zone. Hunziker glides in from the dot. Circles behind the net. Up to Yakel. Yakel fires a shot that goes wide. Comes to Learman at the blue line. Learman moves in. Fires that across. Oh. Learman had the pass through the crease. Off the crossbar. That shot from Learman. Hunziker with it now. On the left wing side, tries to send that across, but it's blocked off a skate, comes out of the zone. Hunziker has to recover back into the neutral zone while his teammates tag up. Hunziker in now. Shot blocked by a stick of the Arctic Lions player. Check into the corner. Sherman tries to pursue that. Sherman able to get a hold of it, sends it deeper. Hunziker turns to go after it. Nelius in with Hunziker. Battle behind the net the Arctic Lions come up with, but that clearing attempt blocked down by Sherman, who gets it to the blue line to Learman. Learman across to Yakel. Yakel to Hunziker cross ice. Hunziker fires wide. Yakel pinches and keeps that in. Yakel from the dot, still controlling. Moves to the other side. Looks for Sherman, but the pass goes through him. We'll get a whistle and that's off. They're not hitting anybody. right, new power play line as Marcotte, Held, and Spain come out. Mack and Anderson. Still trying to get the net situated. Marcotte in for this face-off on the near side. Spain in after that. Spain has it. He'll curl on the wall and move it up to Anderson. Anderson walks the blue line, moves it to Mack. Mack tries to go back to Anderson, but that puck comes out of the zone. Arctic Lions will send it deeper. Held moves that across to Marcotte, who skates in. Centering pass. Mack has the stick tied up as he's in there. Spain with it now in the corner. Spain battling, he's checked. Arctic Lions are able to swoop in and pick up the puck. Arctic Lions have it from the corner now, behind their own net. And that'll do it for the period. Marcotte, Sherman, and Green on with Long and Elias. Sherman brings that puck into the zone off the face-off. Puck's knocked off his stick. Arctic Lions from behind their own net wrap it around. Half wall Long is there though, sends it deeper. Arctic Lions cross ice now, look to clear. And that puck goes through everybody all the way down. Played by DiCarlo though, he'll fire it off the wall for Elias. Arctic Lions wrap it deeper. Long on the right wing wall, moves it around a player, out into the neutral zone. Arctic Lions with it again though, they'll cross the center red line, dump it in. Elias back for that. Elias to Green, bump to Marcotte. There, we got a tripping call now on the Arctic Lions. So we'll get a minor penalty for tripping to the Arctic Lions. Team Alaska will head to the power play. 49 seconds into that period. Second period. Spain, Marcotte, and Held. Anderson and Mack. Power play unit. Spain in for the draw. On the left wing side. Arctic Lions get control of that puck after the draw and hoist it all the way down. Carlo will settle it. Anderson's back to retrieve. pause behind his own net. Start the breakout, curls away from the pressure. Anderson skates it through the neutral zone. Crosses the blue line, dumps for Held. Held looks, down to Anderson. Anderson climbs. Turns it back down for Held, but it goes past his stick. Marcotte on the wall, battles for it, but it comes free to Spain. We'll bank it for Mack. Mack back down to Spain. He plays it skate to stick. Moves with it, moves it to Marcotte. Marcotte, Mack from the dot, moves it up to Anderson. That shot in wide of the net. Spain with it behind the goal. He's got Mack in front. Spain comes out to the half wall, banks that up for Anderson on the blue line. Anderson, he's checked but able to get a hold of the puck. Anderson walks in from the dot. Shot saved by the goalie. Spain has it now. His shot goes wide, deflected. Mack tries to pinch to that. Attempted clear by the Arctic Lions is held in by Anderson. Puck now to Held down to Marcotte. Marcotte with it, centers for Mack, comes to Spain. Spain's shot's blocked down and sent out by the Arctic Lions. All the way down, Team Alaska will go for a change. Carlo settles that for Anderson. Anderson has it. He'll skate it out of the zone. Moves it to Hunziker. Hunziker out with Yackel and Sherman. Anderson still out with Nelius. Anderson takes it in the corner, round behind the net. Looking. Anderson still with it. Sends it for Yackel on the right wing side. Cross ice for Hunziker. He has to chase down the pass though. Back to even strength. Arctic Lions out of the box. In the corner, Arctic Lions able to gain control. Spain battles for that. Sherman after it. Yackel's tripped down. Arctic Lions advance out of their own end. They gain the zone as Learman tries to check, able to knock the stick away and then lays the body at the end wall. Arctic Lions send that deeper. Learman with it again, chips it around. Green racing after that, tries to play it on the wall. Arctic Lions send it deeper. Yackel's there. Yackel moves that cross ice for Hunziker. Out of the zone, Hunziker to Nelius. Hunziker with it. Crosses the Arctic Lions blue line now. Cross ice pass goes wide. Arctic Lions clear the zone. Anderson after that sends it back deeper. Arctic Lions gain control again. Send this into the Team Alaska end. Mack's back for that. Mack out with Anderson. Got held on with Spain and Green. Green brings it across the line. Green looks to center. Mack has it. His shot is blocked. Nice centering pass from Green there. Arctic Lions skate it down. 2-on-1, Anderson. Mack trying to back check. Mack able to get a hold of the player's stick there and break that up. Arctic Lions behind the net. Look to center. Broken by Held. Rising shot from the Arctic Lions is saved by DiCarlo. Up the wall to Green now. Green moves it out of trouble. Spain has it in the neutral zone. Across to Green and across the line. Green with it. Green in the corner. He's checked. Spain's there. Spain comes out with it behind the net. Moves it up to Nelius on the blue line. Nelius back to Spain. Goes through his legs. Green from the end boards. Moves it to Spain. Spain to Nelius. Nelius' shot goes wide. Arctic Lions wrap it behind. From the corner now, they'll play it. Check there. Oh, Spain gets that goal. He's able to walk out of the corner with it from a tough angle. Puts a shot that goes in. .10:57 left in the second period. Yackel, Worrell, and Marcotte out. Arctic Lions control off the face-off. Long on defense is able to break that up. In the neutral zone, Yackel plays it. Marcotte has it now in the zone. Nelius out there on defense as well. Arctic Lions have it off the face-off. Worrell tries to poke it and keep it in, but it's out in the neutral zone now. Yackel has it. He'll cross the blue line. Send it cross ice for Long. Long tries to shoot, but it rolls off his stick, and the Arctic Lions get to clear that. Neelius back for it. Forechecking pressure coming. Neelius goes behind the net with it. Chips it up the wall. Marcotte evades a check through the neutral zone now. Marcotte up to Worrell. Worrell in the zone clean. Worrell moves that cross ice, but doesn't connect on the pass. Arctic Lions move it out. Learman back now. Learman and Mack on the defensive line. Mack with it. Up to Yackel. Yackel across the center red line, carries it into the zone. He'll move, evades the player. Puck blocked though as it was attempted to move through the slot. Arctic Lions clear again. That puck back into the Team Alaska end as Mack goes after that. Mack moves that cross ice. Sherman picks it up. Sherman on with Green and Marcotte now. Learman and Mack. Marcotte twists that deeper. Sherman's there. Sherman evading the pressure. Arctic Lions get a hold of it though. Kept in by Learman. He sends it cross ice where Green has it. Green into the middle. Tries to center that. Comes to Marcotte in the corner. Plays it to Sherman. Sherman looking for Green. Cut into the middle, but it goes through him and all the way down where DeCarlo will play it. Moves it across to Anderson on the near side boards. Anderson pauses behind the net, moves that up to the half wall to Green. Green tried to move that up, blocked by the Arctic Lions. A little battle on the high boards there now. Green comes back with it. Softly to Anderson. Anderson moves it up, but held at the blue line by the Arctic Lions. They'll send it deeper. Long recovers below the goal line. Long out now with Anderson. Sherman goes for a change. Hunziker comes on. Hunziker withheld in Spain. Long out with Anderson. Four to 2 is the score. That puck shot wide off the faceoff. Anderson has it from the half wall, moves it up to Hunziker, going through the neutral zone, plays it around the player, but the Arctic Lions get a touch on it, push it to the wall. Hunziker's there with it, moves it to the blue line to Anderson. His shot's wide. Long's there. Long shot deflected by Spain, but goes wide. Hunziker moves it down to Spain behind the net. Held, able to get a hold of that. Put it past the goalie. That'll make it 5-2 Team Alaska. Gavin Held with the goal. 8:15 left in the second. Long touches that, moves it to Spain. Spain dumps it in. Held's back. Puck comes to the Arctic Lions in the corner. They bank it off the boards, try to get it out, but it's held in by Team Alaska and wrapped around behind. Arctic Lions, though, able to make a couple passes and clear the zone. Anderson from the center red line dumps it in, though. Hunziker after that. Held goes for a change. Marcotte's on. Marcotte from the wall. Dances around a player into the middle. His shot goes just high of the top right corner there. Up to Long. Long's pass to Marcotte. Marcotte with a good check on the end wall. Hunziker on that puck sends it up for Anderson on the blue line. Anderson fire. Marcotte tried to deflect that. It ended up going wide of the goal. Back to Anderson up top. Anderson shoots again. Pad saved by the goalie. Into the corner, the Arctic Lions have it. They evade the pressure. Able to skate it out of the zone. Through center now. Arctic Lions bring it into the zone. Anderson defending. Pushes the player wide. He goes behind the net. Anderson makes the check and takes his player to the ground. We'll get a whistle now. Arctic Lions able to draw that penalty as Anderson skates to the box. Cross check is the call. 2-minute minor coming to Team Alaska. 5-2, 6:52 left in the second. Team Alaska on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. Learman and Nelius out with Marcotte and Spain. Spain set to take this draw. Behind the net, Learman has it. He's going to send it high and all the way down. Send the Arctic Lions chasing. Marcotte harasses in the neutral zone. Arctic Lions have to retreat back into their own end with it. Spain's there. Arctic Lions skate it through the neutral zone, gain the blue line. Picked up by Spain though, he'll lift it out of the zone. Arctic Lions from center ice, move it to the blue line and in. That puck's dumped in onto Carlo. He'll glove it down and drop it for Learman, whose clearing attempt off the glass is held in by the Arctic Lions. Learman into the corner, ties up his man. Battle in front of the net as Nelius tries to clear the slot there. Arctic Lions send that in onto Carlo and he'll squeeze it and hold on. 55 seconds left in the kill. New penalty kill line comes out. Sherman and Worrell, Mack and Long come on. Face off to the near side. Sherman with this draw. Pushes it forward. The Arctic Lions have it at the point. Worrell's out to challenge. D-to-D pass. Back across, top of the circle. Arctic Lions have it from the dot now. That shot's deflected off a stick and high. Long's there to play it. Plays it to Worrell. Worrell able to fire that all the way down. Arctic Lions back. Played up by their goaltender. Sherman in challenging. Arctic Lions skated out of their zone now. They bring it into the zone. Worrell tries to play that. Still held by the Arctic Lions though. Worrell's digging. Sherman comes in to help. Mack now over there as well. Mack with it. Turns from the dot. He's going to send it all the way down. Played by the Arctic Lions goaltender. He'll pass it up. Cross ice now. The Arctic Lions in the neutral zone. Send that across and in. No icing. Mack plays it around the check. Worrell's there. Comes free to Mack, and Mack plays it high off the glass. Yackel was up near the blue line. Puck was touched with a high stick, so we get a whistle. Penalties expired. 4:38 left in the second. Scores 5-2, Team Alaska. Got Hunziker out, held. Spain, Nelius, Learman, held in for the draw. Puck's poked by Hunziker, comes to the Arctic Lions though. They're able to hold it in for blue line. Learman wraps that behind for Nelius. Nelius plays it further up to Spain. Spain through the neutral zone now. In and Hunziker's after that in the corner. Hunziker makes the body check. Puck comes to Spain. He'll move it up to Nelius. Nelius steps into a shot. Pad saved by the goalie. Spain with it behind the net. Spain tries to move that up top for Learman at the blue line, but Arctic Lions pick it off, clear the zone. Nelius from the red line gets it up to Held, who's able to gain the zone. Held moves into the corner now. Big hit there by the Arctic Lions on Held. Hunziker after the puck. Spain gets it, sends it into the middle where the Arctic Lions are able to control and exit the zone. They'll send it all the way down. Touched by DiCarlo. Learman back to retrieve behind his own net. Send it around for Nelius. He makes the shoulder check, moves it up to Spain. Off of Spain's stick, it does clear the zone. Sent right back in by the Arctic Lions though. Learman up to Spain again. He can't find the puck. It's in the referee or the linesman's feet there. Spain now twists that one off the wall to Held, who fires it across for Hunziker off of his stick. Hunziker's in after that. Arctic Lions pick it up and out of over the glass, so we'll have a stoppage in play. Yackel, Worrell, and Marcotte. Mack and Anderson. Marcotte set to take this face off. Marcotte wins the draw to Yackel. His quick shot goes over the net. Anderson pinches in. He's tripped up on the play, no call. Marcotte with it. Yackel tries to center, blocked aside by the Arctic Lions. Up to the blue line where Mack gloves it down and holds it in, but we get a whistle. I did not catch the signal on that. Looks like we'll have a face-off outside the zone, so maybe a hand pass. Maybe the puck went out of play. Off the draw, that puck is chopped into the zone. Worrell after that. Worrell puts the check on. Marcotte comes in to retrieve the puck. Squirts to the side though. Arctic Lions have it. Yackel picks off the pass. Yackel in the corner now. Yackel turns away. Puck to Marcotte. Marcotte behind the net. Marcotte protects the puck. Turns away from the pressure. Marcotte still controlling. Sends that behind to Yackel. Yackel moves it out front for Worrell. Play at the net. Looks like the goaltender's able to get on top of that one. A whistle and a face-off. 2:35 left in the period. Defensive line change as Long and Nelius come out. Yackel in for this draw. Marcotte takes the left wing position. Puck comes to Marcotte off the draw. Marcotte pivots. He's checked on the wall, but Yackel's there. Yackel tries to center. Puck rolls on him. Marcotte with a quick shot goes wide. Long to hold it in at the blue line. Long's pass in is deflected by the Arctic Lions though. They'll pass it cross ice, bring it through the neutral zone and in to the Team Alaska end. Nelius is pressured there. Nelius has two Arctic Lions on him. He's able to move the puck to Yackel though. Pressure still on the wall. Nelius moves it behind his net for Long. Long from the boards, kicked by Worrell and out of the zone. Marcotte tries to get that. Comes to Nelius. He'll skate it through the neutral zone and across the blue line. Nelius, wrist shot is blocked aside by the Arctic Lions. Worrell twists that back. Marcotte picks it up from the half wall, skates to the center. Marcotte's shot deflected high over the net. Marcotte with it from the far corner. He'll move it to Long. Long to Nelius. Nelius steps to the top of the circle. Shots blocked in front. Marcotte with it. He's checked. 2-on-1. Worrell's pass is intercepted by the Arctic Lions. Long has it. Long shot. In on goal and gets past the goalie. I don't know if that was deflected in front or not. 6-2 Team Alaska now. As Long shot from the blue line finds its way to the back of the net. 1:27 left in the second period. Mack and Learman out on defense now as Held brings this one into the zone. Green there to pick it up. Green with Sherman and Held. Green's checked, but Sherman picks it up behind the net. Sherman's checked. Green comes in to help. Green with the puck now. He loses it. Comes up towards Mack, but he has to back off as the Arctic Lions are pushing to exit the zone. Mack and Learman. Arctic Lions had a player in the slot, but the puck rolled off his stick before he could pass it. Held moves that further up the wall, held by the Arctic Lions. Learman, quick touch pass to Green. Green skates it, gains the zone. Green from the left wing boards into the corner. He's checked. We've got a penalty call coming. It's a slash. Looks like maybe Green's working his way to the box. So Team Alaska penalty as Green heads to the box for a minor slashing penalty. 40.1 left in this period, so that'll be a carryover penalty into the third. Learman comes out with Mack. Spain and Sherman are your penalty killers. Face off on the left wing side. Spain in for the draw, wins it back. Learman's able to fire that one all the way down into the corner, played by the Arctic Lions goalie. Plays it to center, almost close enough for Sherman to get there with the net empty while the goalie was out of position. Arctic Lions now exit the zone through the neutral zone. They'll cross corner dump in. Mack on that one. Mack from the half wall again lifts it high and down. Bouncing puck into the corner. The Arctic Lions play it from below their goal line. Cross ice pass. Sherman forechecking in the Arctic Lions end. Arctic Lions now. And that'll do it for the second period. Score 6-2. We'll have a minute 20. Left on the penalty kill here. Worrell in to take this face off. Hunziker, Anderson, and Nelius. Hunziker back in his own end with it. Moves that up, but the Arctic Lions gain control. Worrell battling. Puck sent deep into the Arctic Lions' end. Arctic Lions skated into the zone. They are able to get it into the middle. Batted aside by DiCarlo. Looks like another Team Alaska penalty here with a hook. Anderson's going to head to the box. Minor penalty hooking. Comes at 30 seconds into the third period. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for the Arctic Lions here. A big opportunity for 51 seconds. Worrell, Hunziker, and Nelius stay out to work this 5-on-3. Worrell to take the face off from the near side dot. Puck's tied up off the draw. Arctic Lions swoop in and pick it up to the blue line now. A little back and forth catch with the D. Worrell's not able to push that one out of the zone. Cross ice pass to the dot. Shots gloved down nicely by DiCarlo. Quick cross ice pass and a shot. Learman comes out. Nelius goes in for the change. Worrell again with the face-off. Puck's one up by the Arctic Lions though. They'll send it high to low. Shot from a tough angle, saved by DiCarlo, and he covers the rebound. 27 seconds left of the 5-on-3. Change penalty killers here as Hunziker and Worrell come off. Marcotte and Spain come on. Marcotte in for the draw. Marcotte able to win that with his skate. Back to Learman, who sends it the length of the ice. Marcotte and Spain talking in the neutral zone here, making sure they have their responsibilities outlined. Arctic Lions work through the neutral zone, gain the zone. Poked out by Spain. No, he's in a foot race. He gets to it first. He's got a chance. pad save by the goalie as he shoots from the top of the circle there. Marcotte pinches in. They'll back off now. First penalty's expired. We're now 5-on-4. 57 seconds in the minor penalty remaining. Cross ice pass by the Arctic Lions. They'll take it from the wall. Into the dot, shot, blocked aside. Marcotte has it. He moves it to Spain at the center ice. Arctic Lions strip the puck though. Arctic Lions are offside, I thought, but hand goes down. Played out now by Marcotte. Spain sends it down to the Arctic Lions end where they'll control and bring it through the neutral zone. Skating in across the blue line now. Arctic Lions centering pass, quick shot, saved by DiCarlo. Arctic Lions have it from the corner now, behind the net. They'll wrap it around. Played from the near side boards. Battle there. Long comes in. Long and Mack out with Marcotte and Spain. Puck gets sent all the way down to the Arctic Lions end. Penalty expires. Anderson's back on the ice. Got held out now with Worrell, Learman and Nelias. Yackel now on the ice. Puck comes through to Held. He can't find it. There it is. Tries to pick it up, but he's checked off by the Arctic Lions. Yackel has it, makes a nice move around a player. Still controlling the puck. Tries to not send that one over to Held. Would have been a great pass, but the Arctic Lions break it up. Nelias has it now center ice. He'll send it in. Puck comes past Worrell. He has to tag up. Team Alaska onside now. Yackel gets to that puck. Centers. Has Held. Held had a hard time finding the puck. Able to get a shot away though. Saved by the goalie. Arctic Lions will send this down. Icing on the play. 12:42 left in the third period. 6-2 Team Alaska. Worrell heads in for a change. Yackel heads in. Hunziker, Spain, and Marcotte out. Mack there with Anderson. Spain in for the draw. Tied up. Arctic Lions pick it up. Loses his footing though. Hunziker with the puck. Centers up to Marcotte, but he's checked. Spain moves that up the wall. The pinching Mack comes in. Mack turns on the end boards. Arctic Lions get a hold of the puck though. Hunziker plays it now. Into the high slot. Shots wide. Hunziker plays his own rebound there. He moves it up to Anderson from the blue line. Anderson walks in. Low shot, pad save. Anderson quickly to Marcotte. Marcotte chips that one out in front. Spain was there. The Arctic Lions, though, move it out. Held in by Mack, sent in on goal and blocked aside. Marcotte. Anderson with it. His pass deflected. Hunziker's able to get it to Marcotte. Marcotte makes a move around a player. He's got Spain on the far side. Marcotte moves it to Spain. Spain walks in. He curls. Arctic Lions finally able to send that one out of the zone. Anderson's back to chase it. Quickly up to Spain. He sets it for Hunziker, who enters the zone. Through two players. Hunziker to the blue line. Long's on now with Nelias. Long able to send that deep. Spain moves it deeper. Marcotte's there with the forecheck. Hunziker at the wall. Into the corner now. Marcotte comes out with it. Tries to center for Spain. Arctic Lions, with some effective stick checks, are able to break up the pass. Long's back to retrieve this one. It's going to go for an icing. Green out now with Sherman and Held. Defensive line is Long and Nelias. Face off on the near side. Held in for the draw. Held wins it back. Long has it. Long wrist shot. Glove down by the Arctic Lions goalie. .11:03 left in the game. Held in for the face-off. Puck's tied up. Held goes down. Sherman's knocked down. Green goes down. Puck moved to the center. Arctic Lions with it. Chip it off the boards and out. Long has it at his own blue line. Pass it to Nelias. Nelias looks up for Held, who's able to quickly enter the zone. Held sends a backhand shot that goes wide. Sherman moves it down to Held. Held checked in the corner. Held and Sherman battle there, 2-on-2. Puck comes free to Green from the dot. Green check. Puck's banged off the boards. Long pinches in. Sherman comes up with it in the high slot. Sherman wrist shot off the shoulder of the goalie. Puck's loose in front. Diving save. He's able to cover it up and get a whistle. Marcotte, Yackel, and Worrell with Learman and Mack. 10:20 left in the game. Marcotte gets set for this face-off. Puck's off a body, and the Arctic Lions are able to clear the zone. Mack gets tied up on the boards now as the Arctic Lions bring it in. Mack back, sends it around. Learman chases that to the corner. Up to Yackel. Pops his stick though. Loose in the neutral zone. Marcotte almost able to pull it around a player. Now Yackel enters the zone. He's got Marcotte. Yackel fires, blocker aside by the goaltender up into the netting. Face-off comes to the far side now. Yackel is going to take this one. Marcotte to the left wing. Worrell set up inside. Arctic Lions jump into the middle though and control that draw. Clear the zone. Battled for in front of the benches. Worrell moves that across for Mack, who's going to skate it into the zone with speed here. Mack from the dot. Centering pass goes through the slot. Yackel's tripped down on that play. We'll get a penalty call. Mack goes to the boards. Worrell in. Trying to poke the puck free. Arctic Lions not able to touch that up though. Delayed penalty, so DeCarlo's come out. 6-on-5 now. Retreat into the neutral zone here as Hunziker has it. He'll move it across for Marcotte. Marcotte back to Hunziker. Hunziker into the zone. He's got two Arctic Lions on him. Still with the delayed penalty call on. Nice pass from Hunziker to Long. He walks in. Shot goes through the traffic in front. Sherman's there. Sherman held. Yackel. Mack and Learman. Alaska still controls on the delayed penalty. Extended time here. Finally held by the goalie. Puck dropped loose after the whistle. Yackel pokes it in after the whistle. Angers a few of the Arctic Lions there. Oh, now we'll get an unsportsmanlike. Yeah, Hunziker going to the box for that. It's like 3 penalties on the play. Team Alaska with 2 in the box, Arctic Lions with 1, so looks to be a shorthanded situation here. Conversation at the Team Alaska bench here as the referee works with the scorekeeper to get things sorted out. Nelius and Long coming out. Sherman and Marcotte. Still not set with the scorekeeper here. Face off to the far side. All right, so Team Alaska shorthanded here. Only penalty on the board is the Team Alaska penalty. So the offsetting penalties there. Except the extra to Team Alaska. Puck's in. Saved by DiCarlo. Marcotts take the face off. Puck's one to the corner. Nelius jumps in on that. Arctic Lions come out with it though. Nelius able to strip the puck. He'll lift that one out. It'll come all the way down. That pass broken up by Long in the neutral zone. Arctic Lions from their own blue line now. Skate it through center. Across the blue line and pulls up. Looks to make a pass. Little catch back and forth. Quick shot. Blocked aside by DiCarlo. From the half wall now. The Arctic Lions pass across. Top of the circle. Shot rolls off a stick. Marcotte, sorry. Marcotte had a chance there, but the Arctic Lions make a good defensive play and poke that puck away. Marcotte can't believe he lost that one on the breakaway chance. Spain now on with Worrell, Learman, and Mack on the penalty kill. 44 seconds left on the penalty. Shot from the near side circle, blocked off by DiCarlo. Puck's out of the zone now. Worrell carries into the zone. He's got one to beat. Good defensive position by the Arctic Lions. Worrell carries all the way around behind. Moves it up to Spain, who'll send it down deeper. 23 seconds left on the penalty. Arctic Lions try to stretch that pass. Mack plays it from the corner. Worrell able to get that across the blue line. It's back in the zone now. Arctic Lions are offside though. They'll have to tag up. Shot down by Worrell all the way down. Spain puts a little pressure and forces the pass. Arctic Lions now from their blue line. Picked up by Mack. Gains the center red line, sends it in. Worrell's after that. Foot race, won by the Arctic Lions. Yeah, we'll get another whistle here. Hooking call. Worrell heading to the box. Minor penalty hooking. Alaska having a little bit of a hard time here staying out of the box. 6:22 left in the game. Another shorthanded situation. Sherman, Spain, Anderson, and Long out to kill this penalty. Spain in to take the face-off. Arctic Lions have it from the half wall. They'll move it to the blue line. Slowly walk the blue line into the middle. Pass to the far side. Arctic Lions still controlling the corner now. Down low with it, behind the net. Spain able to tie up a man. Puck's loose at the end wall. Anderson there, Spain there, or Long fires that, but the Arctic Lions hold it in. Spain almost with the breakaway chance there, just can't quite get control of it and get it by the Arctic Lions player. Into their own end now, behind the net, the Arctic Lions regroup. Pass to center ice, knocked off a stick there. Arctic Lions able to gain the zone now, chip it across. Shot goes wide of the net, off the end boards. Long's back for that. Long and Anderson play behind the net. Chipped up by Anderson, hops the Arctic Lions player's stick and out of the zone. Spain racing to try to beat the player to the puck there, but the Arctic Lions control and gain the zone again. Learman puts a big hit on, separates the player from the puck. Team Alaska able to clear, sent back in by the Arctic Lions. Lifted out by Learman though, off a stick and all the way down. Marcotte out with Green. Learman and Nelius, 25 seconds left in the penalty to Worrell. Green, good play there to try to keep it in the zone. Arctic Lions come out with it though. Sticked aside by Nelius. Sent in now by the Arctic Lions for Learman has it. He'll send it all the way in on goal. Arctic Lions reverse here behind their net. Pass off the boards. Worrell's out of the boards now. Comes across to the bench for the change to get Sherman on. Pass up to Marcotte. Marcotte into the zone. He's got Sherman cutting. Pass comes through. Deflected by the Arctic Lions though. End boards. Marcotte after it again. Marcotte with it. Turns and fires. Arctic Lions goaltender able to come up with that save. In the glove, and he'll hold on for the whistle. 4:05 left in the game. 6-2 Team Alaska. Anderson and Mack out with Held, Spain, and Hunziker up front. Held in for this face-off on the near side. Puck's tied up. Hunziker gets a stick on it. Arctic Lions, though, able to gather and send it out of the zone. Anderson back to play this. He'll take it behind the net. Move it up the wall to Hunziker. Quick bump to Mack, skating through center now. Mack 2-on-1. Mack able to stick that further into the zone. Mack's checked. Spain in the corner. Looks like Mack took the awkward part of that hit. He kind of goes to the bench here. Held has it from the dot, buries it, top shelf in the far corner there. 7-2 now, Team Alaska, 3:30 left in the game. Long and Nelius out with Held, Spain, and Hunziker. Hunziker to Nelius. Nelius moves that up to Held. He gains the line, dances around a player, tries to center off a stick though. That goes high to the near side boards where Hunziker plays it to Long. Held a quick touch pass to Hunziker, back through the middle though. Spain with it on the wall after Held put a hit on. Hunziker from below the goal line sends that in front, bobbled by the goalie. Hunziker has it now, twists a shot that's blocked by the defender in front. Long sends a shot, saved by the goalie. Puck was loose, but no, he hangs on, gets a whistle. Marcotte coming out now with Worrell. Nelius and Long. Yackel out as well. Yackel, Marcotte, Worrell. Marcotte with the draw. Puck's loose. Marcotte gets a stick on it. He's knocked down. Worrell pursues behind the net. Arctic Lions have it though, and they'll chip it off the boards and out. All the way down. That's an icing call. 2:43 left in the game. Team Alaska looks set to advance to the championship at 2 o'clock this afternoon here at the same rink at Ben Boeke. Yackel in for this draw on the far side. Yackel pushes out ahead. Worrell comes up with it, chips it to the boards though. Yackel able to get control behind the net. Yackel looks, hits Marcotte, who buries the one-timer. Quick shot in front on the pass from Yackel. Puts Team Alaska up 8-2. Great play there. 2:35 left in the game. Anderson out with Learman now on the blue line. Marcotte set to take this draw. Puck goes by Worrell. In the middle now, Yackel had it. Puck still contested. Arctic Lions pick it up and advance into the zone. Turn away from pressure at the blue line. Puck's picked off by Worrell though. He's able to clear the zone. Marcotte races to it. He's stick checked though. Yackel has it in the neutral zone. He'll skate it in around one player from the half wall. Yackel pivots, sends it across for Learman. Learman from the high slot, blockered aside by the goalie, up into the netting, out of play. 2:06 left. Change the forward line here. Spain, Green, and Sherman come out. Face off to the near side. No, to the far side now. Spain in to take the draw. Spain able to control off the face-off. Down low for Sherman. Sherman, nice centering pass to Green. His stick was tied up. Didn't quite get the shot he wanted. In on goal though, and gloved down by the goaltender. repeat that play again here as Spain ready for the face-off on the far side. Anderson and Learman on the blue line. Spain pushes that ahead. Arctic Lions get to it though. They send it behind where Spain gets to it. The referee kind of in the way there. Sherman with it now out of the corner. Sherman a second shot, saved by the goalie. 1:47 left in the game. Change at the blue line as Long and Neelius come out. Spain with this draw on the near side dot. Wins that to Sherman. Sherman pivots away from traffic. Quick to Spain. Spain shot back of the net. Nice play off the draw. Sherman gets it to Spain. Spain able to bury it. 9-2 now. Frustration showing on the Arctic Lions. 1:42 left in the game. Center ice face-off here. Spain again with the draw. Spain chops that one forward. Green races after it. Arctic Lions have it though. Pivot away from Green. Spain is able to come in and pick up the puck. Spain behind the net. He'll move it high to Long. Long tries to go back to Spain. Picked off by the Arctic Lions though, who bring it out through center. Neelius steps up, able to stick that puck away. Spain with it now. Arctic Lions poke it into the zone. Long's battle in there. Wrong side of the puck though. Arctic Lions able to get a shot away. It goes high over the net. 1:11 left in the game as Spain comes out of the end wall with this. Green quickly across for Long now. Long races through center. He's got Sherman. Long shoots. Puck goes wide. Rims all the way around where Learman picks it up. Shot high off the glass. Sherman after that able to hold it in. Moves it to Spain. Spain pivots away from pressure. Arctic Lions there though, 3-on-1 against Spain. Puck comes out to Anderson at center. Anderson gains the zone. He'll walk in, top of the circle. Shot, pad saved by the goalie. Spain has it. Get to the wall and send it deeper. Hunziker on now, goes after it. Green there, Green stick. Arctic Lions though, squeak through. Able to exit the zone into the neutral zone. Learman able to take the puck away as they cross the line though. Cross to Anderson. Anderson up to Held. Held on the ice now with Hunziker and Green. Learman sends that one deep into the zone. 12 seconds left in the game. Green over to play that in the corner. Grabbed by Learman, sent in on goal. Rebound, loose in front. Sticked aside by the Arctic Lions. Puck out to the neutral zone now, and that'll finish the game. Team Alaska victory, 9-2 in this semifinal game over the Arctic Lions. So Team Alaska moves on to the championship at 2 p.m. right here at Ben Bo